What's up, guys? I get a lot of questions regarding the mods that I've done on my bike, so I decided to make a video going over every single mod that I've done so far. But for that, I actually brought with me a list of all the mods. It's literally 3 pages because there's no way I'm gonna remember every single one. Probably I'll still forget something, but let's go over them and see what I've done so far. For every mod that I've done, I'm gonna include in the description the link of every product and the price that is currently on the market. Not what I paid, but what's online right now. So let's start with the first one. So far, guys, the bike has cost me probably a little over $25,000. Out the door, it cost me $13,800. That was after taxes and everything. And first mod, obviously, SE Project CRT with titanium headers, probably the best mod of all because this sound is amazing. Obviously with that came the UpMap T800 with Gabro's map. That was an easy install. Then Veloce stacks, Gabro's Veloce stacks with the updated map. Everything's under there. Videos for all those, how to install, plus the DNA air filter also underneath the tank. Aprilia rear cowl. You all know this. Okay, I get questions about this. This is just a GoPro mount that I have there. So when I record videos from the rear, I've actually used this. I think it's like a helmet mount or something that I got off of Amazon. I'll include a link for this too, since I have it here. What's next? All right, RNG carbon tail sliders. All right, here they are. Okay, then JL Designs tail tidy. Okay, here we go. As you can see, it's one of the cleanest ones. Turn signals are a little bit on the center, so they're not that useful, but I'm not really looking for something useful. I'm looking for something that's very clean and tucked, and this is perfect. Okay, what's next? Evotech rear axle sliders. Here we are, one of the best ones. I love Evotech. Swingarm heel guard. I don't know why this doesn't come standard when you purchase the bike. It should, but I installed it myself to protect the swing arm. Peg block offs. Okay, these block offs here, I'll show you so you can see what they are. It's right here. Evotech peg block offs. Obviously I'm only using one because of the second one I'm using the bracket for the exhaust. Superlite rear 47 teeth aluminum sprocket. There you go, guys. With that, of course, I included titanium nuts, gold titanium nuts, and I did some safety wiring because they come pre-drilled. DID chain 520, that's the VX3. I had to add 2 more links, 112 links. Gold chain, of course, I love it. All the way to the front. Driven racing spools, so I can use the rear stand. Okay, that's his preference, guys. You can choose whatever you want. Biggest one, probably one of the best ones, Pirelli Supercourses SP V3. They are amazing. A lot more traction than the stock tires, the Rossos, I believe. I mean, the Rossos are amazing. You know, the grip of the Rossos are great, but with this is something else. Like, the grip of these tires are just amazing. All right, Spider rear sets. All right, and this is the left side. Okay, and let's see the right side. And the right side. This is the must. I mean, it changed the bike completely. Okay, another question I get a lot is Flyhammer sprocket cover. There you go, guys. It actually goes, you see here at the shifter, supposedly it's meant to protect it and also give you better shifts. I can say maybe I've noticed a difference a little bit, but I'm not sure how much of a difference, but it's good that it's there. It also looks beautiful. To be honest, I just did it so I can sew off the chain because it's gold and I like it. Oh, of course, S2 concept belly cover. There you go. Covers this belly cap that we all hate. Well, not all, I know most of us do. This is the left side. Let me show you the right. And the right side. For me, this is also a must. No fitment issues. It clears the exhaust perfect. No heating issues. It never melts or anything. Doesn't matter how hot the exhaust gets. Fitment is perfect. A must if you have an aftermarket exhaust. Okay, of course, under here I have a titanium drilled drain plug that I got. I cannot actually show you that because it's underneath. I did it so I can safety wire for the track because it's a lot faster like that. And yes, another question I get a lot: Luimoto Veloce, I believe it's called, seat cover. Like suede with some faux carbon style. I love the seat, it's perfect. It's super windy, guys, so just bear with me. It's crazy windy up here. All right, also underneath the cover I actually installed the Aprilia Comfort gel seat. Underneath, I obviously cannot show you that, but you can feel a difference. It's much more comfortable than the stock seat. It does not add any height or remove height. It's identical. It's just a little more comfortable, that's all. Aprilia MIA. Yep, we all know that. The Bluetooth MIA goes under here. Okay, cannot see that there. Do I use it? Yeah, I do use it. I like it mostly because I can get my phone calls on the dash. I see who's calling me. I like that. About that, also I can get the lean angle of the bike when I want to check how much I was leaning on the track and everything. I get some data of braking, throttle, and all that good stuff. It's a cool add-on. Right, fuel pump guard. Obviously that's underneath the tank. It's from Robem Engineering. I install it so when I remove the tank, it's much easier to place it on the ground without you know, breaking the fuel pump. That's a must if you're going to be removing your tank very often. RNG carbon tank sliders. Okay, these are a must. Probably one of the first mods I would ever do to this bike are the tank sliders. Why? Well, it's very obvious. The tank has this edged corners that if you go down, it's the first thing that will touch the ground. And I'm telling you, if you go down and ruin your tank, that's a $1,500 tank before taxes. It's not worth the expense. So these are, I think, something like 100, I don't know, I'm gonna put in the description, $140. It's worth the expense, guys. One of the top 5 must mods, I would say. All right, Spider gas cap. Okay, we all know about this. I have an install video for it. Right, of course, just for aesthetics, carbon tank or ignition cover. I actually also bought a sticker to add it underneath because it's just like the touch of it. Evotech frame sliders. Okay, probably, not probably, of course, one of the top 5 mods. Frame sliders. This will save everything. You'll save your fairings if you go down. Definitely a must add with the tank sliders. Okay, what else? Did Evotech frame sliders, Woodcraft triple clamp. Yeah, there you go. There's the triple. Now I don't know why it's kind of like goldish brown. It turned this color after a while by being, you know, by riding under the sun. It used to be black. So I'm not sure if I should turn it back to black or leave it as is because I kind of like it, to be honest. So yep, then of course with the triple clamp, the Bonamici Clip Ons. There you go. These are, I believe, 51 or 52 millimeter risers. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember if it's 51 or 52. So it can actually clear the fairing, and they clear perfect with the stock fairing. CNC Steering Stem. It's this one right here. Okay, I liked it because it's black, so it can match the whole theme of the bike. Spider brake and clutch levers. I love these. They feel great. They clear the fairings. They don't hit the fairings right there. They're perfect. Super easy install. And with it, since I was there, I changed the clutch adjuster over here just so I can turn it to black to match everything. Okay, USB. Yep, I installed the USB right in there. Also easy install, just in case you need to charge your phone or anything. It's good to have it. To be honest, I've never used it, but I did install it anyway. MRA Windscreen. There you go. Okay, it's semi-dark. It's not the complete dark. I didn't like the complete dark because you can't see through it. With this, you can actually see perfectly the inside. So it gives a little bit of a touch of being a little bit darker to match the theme of the bike, but you can still see. Let me show you from the sides. It's a little bit taller than the stock, but not too tall, because I'm not a fan of too tall windscreens. Okay, Rizoma Mirrors, of course. Probably one of the most talked mirrors. Okay. I never use them, to be honest, as mirrors. You can flip them if you want to use them, but for the most part, I almost never use them. They're just there for, I'd say, decoration and legal purposes, just to say that I have mirrors. Evotech front axle sliders, of course. Is a no-brainer. That's a cheap mod with the rear sliders. Right. Okay, the pair block-off plate. Okay, the pair block-off plate, guys, I haven't done a video yet. I haven't installed it yet. Goes basically inside the motor. I haven't installed it yet because I want to do a video how to install it, but I've bought the pair block-off plate, and I'm waiting for that to install it. Okay, so basically these are all the mods, at least that I can remember that I did, of all the mods. A few other questions I get. Vinyl wraps. Okay, I did a vinyl wrap here at the rear cowl over here. I'm gonna add in the description the vinyl wrap that I got it from Amazon. I'm gonna also include the tools that I used to be able to make the lines. And I did not only vinyl wrap the tail here, I also did the headlights with matte vinyl wrap. Kind of wanted to imitate the Trofeo, where it gives you this line over here. So I vinyled this part underneath and the headlight. Same thing over here. Have it, same thing on the sides. So basically I'm gonna link also this. I use it's called knifeless, I think, knifeless tape or something, to be able to make this line clean. And I vinyled it all the way around. So here and there I've done a few, you know, aesthetic mods, you would say. I hope I went over everything. I don't think I forgot something to add it. Oh yeah, of course I added this tether over here, so in any event that this doesn't latch properly, it's not gonna fly off. So I have a tether under the seat, so this secures it in place just in case. So the total cost of all the mods, just the price for the products, not taxes, not shipping including, just the price has cost me $8,434. And of course, I'm not including labor of installation in this. I would probably put all these mods under 25 to 30 hours of labor, which translates, depends on where you live, at $3,000 to $4,000 worth of labor. So after everything, guys, this bike is nearly around $25,000 to $26,000 that I've spent completely. Well, spent, not exactly, I haven't spent the $3,000 to $4,000 for labor, but if you would have sent this bike to the shop to do all these mods, that's probably what you would have paid for. So I'm debating, guys, whether I should continue spending money on this bike or not. If I do, obviously the next mod will be a rear shock, maybe all-ins with front suspension. Also, I was thinking I want to change this wheel to black color, so I'm either going to paint it or order the black one from the Tuono 660 factory that I could use, or even better, replace both wheels with forged aluminum or magnesium wheels. That's gonna cost. What else? Of course, I'd like to do some carbon frame covers with the swing arm covers, not so much the left but the right one. Definitely I'd like to see it in full carbon. What else? Well, I was thinking of turning this bike completely carbon. By that I mean carbon tail, carbon fairings, front fairing, mud guard, everything carbon. The only thing I cannot find in carbon is a tank. And when I mean a tank, I don't mean a tank cover carbon, I mean the whole tank being carbon. So if I actually do that, I'm probably talking for another $10,000 on this bike, which will bring the total price to nearly $35,000 for an R660. I'm debating it, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's worth spending that kind of money. I will think about it, but if I do, you'll know it, because I will be making install videos of every single part that I'm going to be installing. Guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you would do something different to this bike, if you like these mods that I've done. Let me know if you have questions regarding every mod that I've done. And if you like this video, guys, hit a like button. It helps a lot with the algorithm. And of course, if you want to subscribe, that would help also tremendously. So hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.